Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we went into Salt Flats and we did some things. We set up some actual work to get this thing up and running a little bit better. And we have some areas to send things out, and hopefully we made things slightly more efficient. I think there's a lot of work to do here still, but I'm not going to focus so much on that work to do as much as I want to set this up as a hub to get things out. The problem with that right now is that we have a whole bunch of things going in that we don't need right now. We need to send a lot of this stuff out. So what I'm thinking of doing is all of these inputs that are currently going in, one, they're on slow belts, so we can speed them up pretty easily. But we also would like to be able to start sending this stuff out places. So I got to figure out how I want to do that. Like this thing here is dumb. We could do a faster job with all of this. So I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff in this one to try to save ourselves a little bit of work here. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is just, let's see here. Let's disconnect this area and we're going to get rid of all of this for now. All right. So we'll get rid of just some of this starting stuff. We don't care anymore about these things, so we'll get rid of them. We also don't care about any of that stuff. We just need to keep our power in line here. So we're going to get rid of all of these things. It's not something I necessarily want to do, but I think it's something we're going to need to do in order to make sure we're actually functioning and doing our stuff. I'm also going to get rid of this power plant because it's not really providing us much power. And I don't know what it's actually doing for us here. And why is this one, are we not connected to the rest of the grid here? Because this one's way up on power and this one is way down on power. And that doesn't make sense to me. So let's go over to power and see if we can connect these together. There we go. All right, let's balance those out real fast. Now we should be, there we go. Okay, we're in better shape. We're going to get rid of that stuff. We're going to get rid of all of that. And we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. And we're also going to get rid of this area. Oh, I did use distribution there. Look at me. All right. I get excited when I do something that might be right. And then we'll get rid of all this stuff. All right. We can go back and adjust all of that down the road. But for right now, I really want to focus on being able to get stuff out. And these battery setups kind of suck. So we're going to move that out of the way. We'll have to provide some power like so. So maybe get that there. Okay. All right. And now I have to figure out what I want to do with what we have here. There's more work I need to do, so I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff. My problem is that I don't want to get rid of things that we may eventually regret. But taking a look real quick at our map here, this area is low threat, this area is low threat, this area is low threat. Ooh, and it has oil. But if we come back here and knock these out, hopefully we'll be able to secure it with another layer of stuff. So that's why I'm not super worried right now about knocking out some of this stuff. We also have enough resources, I think, to go back and build all of this back in place if we really needed to. I'm hoping that we don't, but if we do, I think we have the capacity and the ability to do so. All right, and let's see. That's running. Why does it say stored? Oh, they're just not hooked up to any batteries. Okay, we just need to connect those guys together. There we go. And we have storage now. Okay. I'm going to continue wiping out stuff. Again, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. This may be the dumbest thing I've ever done. That's a pretty tall bar to get the dumbest thing I've ever done, but it's definitely not impossible. So we're just going to rehook those up like so. That whole thing's going to come out of here. And we'll get all of this rehooked back up. That is there. All right. So we have that hot mess. What that's going to allow us to do, though, is, one, we can reroute all of this over here. And then we have this huge area where there's nothing right now. And it should allow us to go in and build a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get rid of all of this electricity from there and reconnect these all together. Okay, so we didn't change anything as far as our power sources go or any of that. We have a ton of extra space here. I just need to figure out how to best, do stuff in this particular area because I'm not really sure what is going on here. What are we? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this whole area is down on power. We just need to you know, give it power again. Let me go through and get rid of all of this stuff because we don't need it for right now. Get rid of those, get rid of that. And then we'll just use some big boys here to connect these back in there. And I'm trying to stay on the kind of the periphery as much as possible to give ourselves as much space as humanly possible to build onto this area. So we got all of those, and then we'll do that. All right, and that should, yeah, okay, we're back up and running with all that. Cool beans. All right, so now that we have some of this basic stuff established, I'm gonna get rid of this area here as well. What else is all this making? And I forgot that we did all this stuff. That's fun. We have lots of stuff going on there. We need to start getting lots of stuff going on down here. This is going to be right now it's a kind of a bottleneck for us, so we need to get rolling on this. So we're going to put one unloader there, and I just want to make sure it has nothing selected, and then we can kind of choose to get more. So this is kind of what I'm looking at right now, is something along those lines. And what I want to do, if I can, is get a Plastium belt heading north. I just need to, you know, choose the particular items that we would like to do that with. So this is going to be an export hub. So the idea here is that we're going to be able to export all of the things from this. So I'm going to choose copper for this one. We'll go in here and put another export hub. And my idea here, and I don't know if this is legitimate or not, this is just my brain thinking, which is semi-dangerous, but we'll do that. And then this one will be lead. We have to change these to copper. Boom and boom. This goes lead and lead. And if I plan these right, we should be able to fill these up really quickly and get them out of town just as quickly. I think. Yeah, look at that. That should load up those things pretty darn quick. The question is, where do we go from there? Which I don't actually know the answer to that quite yet. We're going to continue to just kind of load up our basic resources and hope and pray that I figure out something here. But this is where I'm thinking at right now. And please, please, I am begging all of you to let me know where I'm mistaken, what I need to do differently, how this is going to work for me. So I'm just going to kind of go around the horn here with various items and just see if we can fill them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. All right. So I can get another one going here, another one there, and then we'll hook all these together. So bop, 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 and bop. So that one was that. We don't need sand or coal because I don't have them, but titanium we most definitely need. Thorium we're also going to need. All right, I'm happy with all of that, I think, for right now. We're going to get some more unloaders. So we got 3 there. We can get another 6 over here. So those are thorium. We'll go with silicon. Over on these ones, we're going to go with plastium. On these ones, we're going to go with surge alloy. And then we still have another set of potentially more that we can put on stuff. I'm not going to do that right yet because I don't know where I want to go with everything. But we have the ability to start really sending out a lot of stuff. All right. So I think the next move here is to go in and start lining these up. So I don't know if I need to line them up so they're right next to each other. Does that work? Or are they going to weirdly join or split lines? All right, so that's fine. I'm cool with all that. If we can bring this one over and up, cool. Then this one can go over and up. And then we'll bring this one over and up. The other thing I have to ask is, when I look at these resources, are there ones that I'm missing that I should be stockpiling? Like, do I need a place that's going to be importing spore pods in here so I can send them out? Do I need blast compound? Do I need pyrite? Do I need scrap or sand or any of those things? Should I be stockpiling that stuff to send out, or is that completely unnecessary for what we're trying to do here. So let me try to join the rest of these up with other things so that we can build our super fortress of items here. And I already love, like, that is ridiculous. I love it. So we're going to feed these things here and have them sent out, I think. We're going to bring them somewhere up there. So I need to start planning that process out. So I'm going to start with the farthest one out. And we're going to bring that over here and then up. So that one's going to go up there like so. I should look at how many things I have going out here because I don't actually know. Let's see, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. In a perfect world, I'd like an even number. This is going to bother me just to have 9, but that's okay. We do have capacity to add on more, which I probably should move that guy or one of these, but I think we can do it. I think we'll be okay. So I'm just going to right now spend some time in getting all of this stuff set up, and I don't know where we're going to send everything right now. I guess we already have a destination chosen for our currently existing stuff, so we'll just keep the destination, and wherever all that's going, it's going to go here as well. So that means there's 3 unloaders going into this, which means I could probably do 2 or 3 unloaders on the other end to export all of this stuff out to where I'd like it to go. But look at it, it's beautiful. Look at it, it's gorgeous. All right. So now comes the work of figuring out where I want all of these things to go. So we're going to start off. I think they're going to unload into a vault. So I'm going to start off with the first one, say right there. And then that's going to go into 3 unloaders. And we don't have to pick what that unloader is. It's just going to unload into them. And let's see if the method to my madness is going to make sense here. So I want to do that. And then what I want to have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I can pull this off, I'm going to be a really, really happy person. All right, so the idea here is this is going to unload and go into there, and into there, and into there. And then we just need to provide power for all of this stuff. So that's still loading up, even though we are unloading things and sending them out. And I fear that we're going to need significantly more power than what we have right now, but we'll figure that out as we go. But the idea here now is we can just copy this. So I can just hit F and highlight over all of that. And we can just have another one just set up 1 spot higher. And then another one 1 spot higher. And I'm hoping they can do something along those lines. And that's going to hopefully get us rolling along here. I absolutely love the look of this. I don't know if it's going to work still, but I love how it looks. Power-wise, yeah, we took a big hit on power, but we're still producing stuff. Let's see. So if I can I want to get one more line going in here, so I'm going to pick something else that goes over here and then can come up this way. Which means I'm going to need to move some things. So this water extractor is going to have to come over here. And we'll get rid of you. And this power node can get removed. And we're just going to put that over here. Sure. Whatever. Alright, so that one's using up power. Somehow we still have stuff not connected to the main nodes area here, which I don't understand. Like, why do we have 2 separate power systems here? I don't get it. Can I connect them together better? I should be able to. That one's barely running on the edge and this one's doing okay. Alright, whatever. We'll figure it out. I guess we can just replicate this whole thing. and just bring it down farther. Actually, my bad. See, I play too many games that have different buttons for cancel. So I always hit the wrong ones. I apologize. All right, so I'm going to just put that there, I guess. And then we should be able to just run this over and down. And that will bring that area back online much better than what it was before. You can see these guys are all flying out. And we're going to put some more unloaders. We're going to get another set of 3. And I don't know what they're going to be for. We tend to run out of copper early on, so I think I'm just going to do another copper one for right now. It's not the choice that I want to make. I think it's the choice I need to make for getting set up here. We'll probably do another one for lead and all of that here. Nope, I don't want to join it. No, I don't want to join it. I want to go up. There we go. So we got that with the exception of that bad boy. All right, and then we will make sure that bad boy is flowing in there. And then we have the ability to add on 2 more. So I can put another 3 there, and this titanium one can get erased and go in there. And then this guy could just be sending out just that stuff if we want it. Which I may look at. That's an option down the road farther. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I did the one more, it'd be 6 on one side. And then we do another 6 over here on the other side, which I kind of dig that idea. So let's play with it some more. So we're going to go over all that, copy that. So we have 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's all building very nicely. Where are you, crew? Come on, come over here and help. You're so far away. Alright, and then we can take these guys up here. Bring those over. These ones up. And over. And these ones up. And over. Now, I do have a little flaw in what I've designed so far. These guys are not going to be able to come up this way because we have these in the way. My thought process here is that I can transition all of these and get rid of them because we only need 2 more, right? We have space for 1, 2 more. We get rid of these and just transition these onto that line, and it should solve our problem, I think. So just going to put a splitter on there real fast. Go in there and kind of do this. And that should take care of that problem for us, I think. But you can see they're even slower because they're not doing stuff with the water. So I can get rid of these and all 3 or all 6 of those and just move these 2 over there with some water and we'll be good to go. All right. So that's going to require that we shut this production down for right now. So I'm just going to get rid of that for right now. We can always build another one. It's not a big, we can launch out of there if we wanted to, but I think that's highly unnecessary. We're going to build 3 and 3. We're going to do lead again. And I'm kind of torn between thorium and well, silicon's a good one. Plastium's flowing in, and we definitely need plastium. Let's take a look at our higher tier units here and see what we need. So this requires lead, copper, surge alloy, silicon, and graphite. Okay. Spectres need plastium and surge alloy. Okay. It also needs thorium and all that stuff. So I'm a little torn of what I should be focusing on to export here for most of the things that we need. Thorium is one of the pains in our butt if we don't have things. So I think I'm leaning towards thorium here. So this one is lead. We already changed that. I'm leaning towards this one being thorium. Let's see. Does that make sense? Well, you guys will tell me in the comments, hopefully. Because I don't know the correct choice on that one. So let me just put these ones in place. And then we'll load that one up. And that one. So that's going to go there. That's not going to go there. It's going to go right there. going to come up like so. And then we're going to remove all of you guys. And we're going to remove all of this. And we're going to fix it. And we have to do it so relatively quickly. So we're going to go to air blast drill. Let's see, we just need to have space for one more there. So that can get wherever it produces the most, which looks like that's the spot. And this one, that's the spot. And then water can just exist off to the side. Not a big deal. And then this guy can flow right into there. This guy is just going to go up and over. And we should not introduce any real delay in anything. There's going to be a couple that run out. Oh no, we're going to have plenty of coal. We'll be fine. All right, cool. I'm happy with that. And then we just have this last one of that coming up there and up like so. All right. So then we're going to have to rebuild these, but the opposite way, and then we can copy and paste them, I think. So I'm going to do, not a launch pad. We're going to go in here to a vault. And then we're going to go to unloaders. And then we'll do what we need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so boop, boop, boop. Get that going there. That one's going to go there, and that one's going to come up there. We're not going to have any stuff on that. We just want to send our stuff out. And then I need power source to connect all of them. Where did I put that? Right after the turn. Okay. And then we can connect that over to our power bank, hopefully. And oh boy, we are down on power. All right, so we need to fix that because that's obviously going to be a massive problem for us. We have, well, the good thing is we have the ability to fix it. The bad thing is that I don't want to. But let's go ahead and get it fixed so that we can, you know, continue the game here. So what do I want to do here? I forgot the blue areas are super efficient with oil extraction. That's fun. That's something I need to remember in the future. All right. So we need to... Where's a good area to build some more power? And where are we making good power at? So that area is all being fed by that. I don't want to do another impact reactor. It's too much. So let's find if we have an area here of coal. And what are these water extractors? The water extractors suck, man. But that's okay. Well, I guess we just have to deal. So we get air blast drill, air blast drill, air blast drill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We will throw them all into a vault. So that's going up like that. That's going up like that. That's going... I want that coming over here and up like that. We'll get you all some power here very shortly. Like so. All right, let me go up before we run out of power because then bad things happen. And our water extractors are 100% efficient over there. So we're going to build everything coming out this way. So power-wise, I'm just going to steam generators. I know. But that's just going to be what it is for right now. So we're going to build a line of them there. Because we'd have to massively increase our power. It's not like a little increase. We got to do a really big job here. So I'm just going to set up one of these. And then we can just copy and paste. So we got that. So now I should be able to just well, I guess I have to build it first. But then I should be able just to copy and paste. All right. And then power is going to come in from the north end on those. All right. So that's all well and good. Then we can throw on some unloaders. So I'm just going to throw on 3 on the top of that. the very top one is going to be for this. I'm still low by 1. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that should hopefully help our power situation a bit. Thank God for batteries. But you can see we're still putting stuff in, which is good. This is getting fired up. You're on the plus side. That's what we want. And then we're going to add another row. Just smack it right down below. And that one, oh, that would have been so pretty if it just fit perfect, but it doesn't. So I'm going to come up here like so, get here, and then we'll pop down and over. Again, this is all about just maintaining our power structure, and then we can continue building out what I want to build out, which is the rest of that launching area here. So then steam generators like so, and then I'm just going to copy that. Nope. Ah, I just want that. There we go. All right. Smack that in place. And then we'll go over here. There we go. Okay. Power-wise, we're plus 3,000. Okay. So we should be okay. Maybe we'll give a second for our batteries to recover. And this thing's still pretty much maintaining. It's going down a little bit, but as soon as these guys stop, it will, like, it's backed up and we're good. Oh, they don't have power. Okay, so we'll do that. There we go. We have a whole bunch of stuff online now. And our power is up 3.2. Okay, great. So now we have that. So I want to copy this whole thing. And we're going to move up 1 each time. So 1, 2. No. No. Nope, I put that one wrong. I'm sorry. I'm used to... I've been playing other games. This is my weekly habit. I have games that I have in the background that I've been playing. And I'm used to their controls right now because I've been playing them a lot. But we'll get into that down the road. Alright, so I have all of that. So boom, 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 boom. Cool. So that's going to go there. Then that one's going to go there. And then that one's going to go there. Alright, let's see if that... I don't know why we're getting a mix there. I'm not sure why. We'll figure that out. I'm not super concerned about it. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Get that. Flow into there. Yeah, now that's... How are we getting... I don't understand how we're getting, whatchamacallit, Metaglass into that line. Just that one. How is it going into that one? I don't get it. Okay. Regardless of that, we have one more line we need to put in here. And then I think we have this distribution hub built out fully. We're using stupid amounts of power, so we need to fix that. Goodness gracious. Like, we're using insane amounts of power. Holy crap. Okay, so let's pause it real fast and let's take a look. Where is that area? All right, so we need to do that. We're going to need to double that, if not more. All right, so I'm just going to highlight all of that. Put another copy of it there, along with the connecting pieces, and then we may even expand that farther out more if we need to. We'll find out. So that means come online quick. All right, that's definitely helping. So let's see, can we do more? And what I'm going to do is take this one and have it flow down so that we can supply that area with more. We're right around where we need to be power-wise. It keeps fluctuating because every time we send one of those ships up, they just zonk out on everything. All right, we're going to need to get more coal into that spot. Let's see, where are we being the most efficient with our coal usage? And why is that not... Do things. There we go. Yeah, we have some of these that just don't have any power because they don't have the tools they need. Alright, so again, we're flirting with lots of power loss, but we're not doing terribly, but we're also not doing great. And now this is where we're starting to run into problems. Alright, so I'm going to pause real fast. We're going to move northward, like so. We're going to introduce some more air blast drills. There, there, and there, I guess. And then we can do that there, and that there, and then we can just run water to them as is necessary. Then that's going to come over here, up there, and just plug right into that. And we should be able to at least get coal flowing a little faster over into that other area. And hopefully, just hopefully, yeah, see, we're down crazy power right now because this giant area is mostly offline, which is a big problem for us. All right, what else do we have that we have in excess here? So this guy, we could, let's go ahead and put an overflow gate on this and just making sure it's going the right way. Outputs left, right if the path forward is blocked. Okay, that's what I want. And have that bounce out this way. And we're going to try to get it up into somewhere in there. So we'll just go straight up from right there. Yeah. And it's going to bounce into there. And we're just trying to... Oh, no, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I misjudged. I was off by 1. Because there's an unloader there that threw me for a bit of a loop. But the nice thing is we can just have those output there. And then we can get rid of it. And it's not a big deal. Power-wise, we're down quite a bit, but that's okay. We'll get up to date on this relatively soon, I think. Especially because this bad boy should be, yeah, it's filling up, and you can see these lines are doing their job. What I could also do is throw another set of unloaders on there and have these guys switch off to a different direction, or have this one because you can see now it's overflowing there, which is probably good for us. We can have a splitter there and have this come out and pop into something like that. All right, now we're down monumentally with power. This is a problem. So what we're going to do, if we can, we have plenty of silicon, right? Yes, we do. So we're going to build just a giant solar farm somewhere out in this wasteland here. What is that going to do? Well, hopefully it's going to allow us to get back into production stuff. But I also don't know if I should be spending my money on production. Although I should say that a lot of the production we're doing right now is to produce power. So I guess we got to leave it a little bit in shape. But hopefully this can just be a buffer. So if our coal-fired stuff does potentially fail, we can at least come back. So let's go through and try to get that all up to running. Minus 35,000. Good God, we're at minus 36,000. I don't know how we pull ourselves out of this hole. Because even these solar panels, even if we build like the entire lot of this area, I don't know how we come back from that hole. That's a problem. And we're out of silicon right now. Crap. Okay. So, we've made a boo-boo. See, this guy, I don't know why this stopped. It has all of the things it needs to function. Like, it shouldn't stop. I don't get it. Like, some of these other guys, I get. They are using power. And, well, they're using very low-level power. So, if we were to... Oh, we got a delivery in, thank God. Let's see if we can hopefully get some of that stuff taken care of. Alright, and we could probably go over here and stop exporting a whole bunch of things too, and that would make things a little better for us. But I just don't know what the best line of defense is right now. Minus 35,000. My God, that's a lot of power. Alright, well let's do this. Let's at least go to the silicon area. I know we have exports of that. This guy right here. And let's just turn that off and let's make it pyrite. Because we don't have any in the bank right now. And we can at least, whenever we do get a new shipment in, it's at least not going to destroy us. Alright. So this area is done. Oh, see, this is where we get cascading failures, where this is going to cause us big problems. All right, so we're going to disconnect this area from the power source in general. Hopefully, we'll be able to hook these back up to get silicon once we have more of that inbound. And then we'll be able to do some more work here. But power-wise, I don't know what to do here. My other problem is I don't know what's making stuff. Like, is there a way to easily see the production of certain areas? Because I know we're making phase fabric in some areas, but I don't know what areas those are. And they're potentially really hurting us not knowing what they are right now. So if I like go to this depot and take a look here, it has tons of phase. So I need to get that phase out. We're going to change this one over to phase, and you guys are all launching off to... Where are you launching to? Where are you going? So you need to go salt flats. Alright, let's unpause and hopefully get that stuff going out. Nope, not that. So we have lots of surge here too. What are we sending out here? Plastium. Alright, so let's send out some more surge as well here. I wish we could import power. That would be fun. Alright, but at least that's going. We have stuff coming in. And we are actually making phase here. There's not a ton, but if you take a look in our little, right here, we have a factory of 3 phase that require, is it just thorium and sand? Because we can make phase if we need to. Well, we can't make phase right now because we don't have any power. But eventually we'll be able to make that and be successful, hopefully, with that basic little setup. But our metaglass numbers are finally climbing, and our phase numbers are staying relatively consistent. I think it was 19,000, now it's 18,000, but it wasn't a big drop there. So I like this little area. I forgot how much I like this area. All right, let's go back to our other depots. So that was 223 that we were just in. Let's go here. What do we got? We got phase here too. Alright, so what are we sending out? We don't need copper going out of 3 spots. I think that's excessive. So let's change that one over to phase as well. And I would love... okay, let's switch this. Or actually, let's bring these up here. There's a method to my madness, I promise. I can't always say that, but in this circumstance, I can. All right, so I can put another... I don't need another unloader, but I can put another route for the unloading to go through. And then we can get rid of this, and get rid of that, and we can just dump that straight onto there. And then we can put a junction here so it stops splitting between all of that. All right, I think that's fair. And let's go out to our map and look at our last depot, which is 85. So we'll go there. And I guess we also need to look at our main depot. All right, we don't have a ton of phase, and it is going out. Where is it going to, though, is the question. We need to send it to Salt Flats. So select that. We'll watch these guys go out. Are we sending out Surge? Doesn't look like we are. We're sending out Spore Pods for some reason. Alright, I'm going to change that over to Surge. Alright, that looks good, I think. I need to go back to the last one because I forget if I changed over in Sector 7, if I've sent out the stuff to where I want it to go. So let's take a look here real fast. Where are they going? They're going to Main Depot. No, that's not what I want. I want it to go to Salt Flats. Alright, just need to watch some of these launch off. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Alright, and then I need to go to Depot and go to my main depot. And all of these guys need to send things out. Where are you sending things currently? To Salt Flats. Perfect. Alright. So if we take a look here and unpause, we have all of our stuff starting out. I don't like that there's a giant pause there in that, but our phase now should be pretty much done. And we should be able to send out more plastium here shortly. And we have a lot of other stuff here that we can send out. Okay. I feel better about that. So now we're going to go back to Salt Flats. And go in there. Now let's take a look. Okay. That's a good thing. Alright. What I think I want to do here is this line right here. That's our graphite line. I'm going to change that over to thorium because what I can do is I can send another output here and have it be for... You see how they're collecting fully there. So if I go to the output here and change the graphite one to thorium. Boom, boom, and boom. And then the thorium one, we'll change that over to graphite. Did I need to do that? No, I could have just put an unloader there. Okay, whatever. But now we have plenty of phase, which is what I wanted. So I can go here and I can go to the unloader here. And I'm hoping what I can do here is just make a line. And that's going to unload thorium. Alright. And then we have RTG generators. And they don't require a ton. They require a good bit, but it's not like crazy. And it makes 900 power per second. Not that one. RTG generator. What does it make? 270. It's not a ton. But if we take a look at it, it also doesn't cost a ton of stuff. And we hopefully can just plop out a whole bunch right along this line. So boom, 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 boom. And the goal here is that we produce some quick, cheap, easy power. Get those online. That was over 3,000 power, and that number should continue to hopefully change for us. We'll see. Still at minus 288. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll put those there. And we'll do that. We're slowly making power. That's what we need to do. Alright, so that's all getting jammed up too, which is a really good sign for us. I know it doesn't seem like a good sign, but it is. Mainly because, one, we have plenty of this resource. Well, not plenty, but we have enough right now to sustain us. And we should be able to make more of these. So I want to try to make some lines of this stuff, and we have phase coming in good numbers. There we go. That's all making power now. And we'll be making more. So we've almost cut our power production, or our power deficit, should I say, in half. And part of the problem is like a lot of our power producing stuff is offline right now because we don't have the ability to produce the things we need to produce. So if we can make more, we'll produce more and be in good shape. Let's see if we can just divert some of that stuff over. And we do not need to make anything else but that. Alright, so we got all of that. We'll get rid of that. And let's see if we can just, we need to just produce stuff right now. So we got all of that. Let's see, can we get that up and over? Cool. And we're trying to just get stuff that doesn't require any power to produce things for us right now. Alright, so let's build on a big old deck of these bad boys. See, I can access all of them. Cool. So, I'm going to do that. Going up and over. That's going to go up there. That's going to go like that. And I think all of them are connected now. Alright, great. It's all going to come across. Oh god, no. No, no, no. Alright, I need to re-hook that up. That's going to come up there and then across and back down. Not bad. And then we'll do that. And it really helps if you connect all the dots. We're down minus 19,000. We're hopefully going to be bringing this area back online real soon, which should hopefully provide us with a nice little boost. Why is this one not doing anything? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. We just need to do that. Cool. Okay, can't do that because that's going to cause a problem there. All right. We're just going to have to deal with two of them, or we can potentially do a junction and move that out. And what does that look like? Okay, we can do that. So we can do that. That will go there. That's going to come out like so and up. And this one's going to come straight up. And then I can connect that. Nope, it's still causing us problems, but we can put more junctions. Junction, junction. I'm slowly learning, I think. Does that work? I think it does. Okay, cool. It's very concerned about that. Why are you guys not sending anything out? Oh, you're just full, and we don't have enough power to do anything with. All right, we're down at minus 19. Uh-oh. This area is running out of its resources. And what is going on here? Are we totally out of thorium? Oh, God. Oh, okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. My bad. We don't need that one to have power, right? We want... Oh, that line. That's our mess up right there. Okay. We just need to get rid of that. And have that one go there. There we go. Okay. That's going to head out no problem. And then once we get to there, we'll throw our unloader on that. Bring that straight out with RTG generators. Broop. Broop. Come on, Army, help me out. we're slowly working our way out of this hole. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we are slowly working our way out of the hole. And then we can, let's go with some, I mean, I don't think we can do much more than this. So let's go over here, maybe to this giant area up here. I don't know. Let's find a giant area that we're definitely not going to be doing anything with. Probably like this area. And let's just throw some big old solar panels in there. And how are we doing with our hole? Worse. And what are we missing? What do we not have? We don't have lead? Are you kidding me? Alright, so we need to just turn that off right now. Let's just turn that over to, I don't know, what do we got a lot of? Plastic, I'm sure. So we'll do that, and we'll go through and get that out of there. Although really what I should do is just shut all of this down. Like if I just wiped out all of that stuff, we could get back on our feet probably pretty quick. So let's try that. Let's just remove all of this. I know that we have a bunch of stuff stored up, which is going to cost us a little bit, but that's okay. The problem with doing this is that we do need to have some of these functioning. So like this one has to function. We need that, and where is our other one? We need that, right? Those are the two that we most definitely need to have. Well, we don't need that one. How do we get, oh my goodness. Okay. Somehow I changed this one incorrectly. I want this to all be thorium. Alright, let's go back here and fix that, because I made a mistake somewhere along there. And I suppose I need to fix that. So we'll get that going. And then we'll do the removal, the addition, and then hopefully that will help us satisfy what we need to do. I think we'll be okay. We do not need 3 of these sending stuff out though. So which one is going? So the bottom one is the one we do not need to have sending out. That's going somewhere else. Okay. Just so we know, we'll change that over to, I don't know, graphite? Sure. So remove that, place a new one in. There we go. Okay. That should be flooding this area here shortly with more stuff. Power-wise, we're down 23,000. I don't know what's going on with our power. We need to go in and set up some more stuff. So let's go here. We got Sector 70 under attack. All right, we'll take a look at that and make sure we survive. We're good, so I'm not going to worry about that. I've learned that lesson. Goodness gracious. And I should also make sure that the area that we just put up also has is connected to power. It is. Okay. And power is going to return to this area. That's what we need. Getting back online, and our numbers are slowly rocking in here. Go. I'm cool with the mix going out. It doesn't matter to me. And we should be saving a lot of power as these guys are going out. Hey, we're on the plus side of power. We did it. Yes. All right. So we're going to let power regain as we are going up here, where power is plus 10, 11,000 right now, because for whatever reason, this impact reactor requires power, and if it runs out of power, it's not going to function. So here we go. It's spooling up. We're plus 20,000 power now. That one's spooling up as well. That's what we need. And we're just going to try to wait till we get a little bit more power on board. I probably am going to also add like some massive battery bank. We have this one here. Maybe we'll add to that and hope and pray that that's going to sustain us for more time here. And then I got to figure out what we're doing next. We have hopefully a functioning large export center. That's the goal here. And I think we might not have it solved, but we're close. So some of you guys have suggested that we go through and try to make places that are kind of designed to just gather one resource, which I really like that idea, because you saw we were running out of lead there, and we're not actually exporting any lead. Well, we have one lead export, but I'm concerned that we are running out of resources even with stuff like this. So maybe that's something I need to take a look at. I also want to take a real quick look here at Launchpad. Use 240. So we use 6 there. So each one of these banks is basically using 1,200-ish or more of power. So let's call it 1,500 per bank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 12 of them total. 12 times 1,500. That's a lot of power. We are making a lot of power, and we actually have filled up a good bit of that. So we're going to just slowly turn some of these back on. I'm going to turn that first grouping on, and we'll see what happens. And then I'll turn the second grouping on. And we can also reevaluate what our resource is down here that we want to send out, which I'm leaning towards. Dude, we still are loaded up on our plastium, which is wild to me. Don't want to be exporting thorium right now. We have, let's do silicon. Send that out. Which sounds weird because just a little bit ago we were hurting real bad for it, but I think we're okay right now. So got all of that going. Power-wise, I know we're not sending out all of this stuff quite yet, and I also don't know why we have things mixing. What is the deal? So I'm going to get rid of this area just for a quick second. I'm going to rebuild going straight in there. Are you unloading from this to go up there? That's what it's doing. Okay, I understand, I think, now. You see how this guy is built right on that? It's unloading from this launch pad to that one. That's wild. I did not know that was a thing that could happen. So we have most of our launch pad online right now. We're doing good, and we're still on the plus side of power. So I'm going to open up these last 3. And hopefully that will sustain us more than what we need. Now we're going to have to readjust these down the road here because this is just too much. But oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. This makes me very happy to watch all these resources flowing the way they are. And power-wise, we're still maintaining plus 25,000. And all of these are now sending stuff out. So yeah, that's what's happening. If they're directly next to this, so I need to change how I do this in the future. So we don't have a launch pad directly next. Just need to provide one space and that won't happen. But that's where we're getting random stuff in for those. All right. So I'm pretty excited. I love where we're at right now. And I think that's going to wrap us up for today. But I'm pretty stoked about where we're at. I think we got a lot of stuff done and hopefully figured out some problems. But again, let me know what I need to do differently because I know there's a lot. I don't think I can do any more exporting as it is right now. So let me know what works, what doesn't work, what I did right, what I did wrong, and how I can fix what I did wrong. Folks, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.